Kerbal Space Program is genuinely one of the coolest games that I have ever played. However, one funny thing is that I've never really dabbled in the career mode side of things. Now, granted, there is a career mode, but I barely did anything in it. So I wanted to kind of change that by making my own little career save file. Just kind of on normal mode with everything the way it is right here. I won't change anything except make the facilities indestructible, just because it's going to be a little bit annoying. I'll also hit allow other launch sites, because it'll make some stuff a little bit easier. So, I am kind of playing mostly normally. We'll accept the first two contracts, and we'll just have to make our first little rocket. Haven't been here in a while, I have to say. As we know, we have the standard sort of stuff. I never use the fins. There's no need. We have some... It's mainly vanilla. The airpark drive is very special, but it's not to be used in career mode. We'll just call it the Gizmo one, because it's basically just a gizmo. We have Jeb and Let's Fly. For those who don't actually play KSP and wanted to click on this for whatever reason, there are some things which I'm gonna have to explain to you. So first of all, we're here. I haven't done the staging because... Actually, I don't know why. First of all, crew report. Wow, yeah, you should probably... There's a mod which I could use. We can EVA, but only on the ground. We can do an EVA report. So we'll fly into the air. We can do a second crew report. We can fly into the air. And we'll do another one when we splash down. Anyways, yeah. So, here we go. We don't have any Kerbal engineer stuff, sadly. It's been turned off for whatever reason. Hold on, why is it off? What? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we're falling down, and I should probably activate the chute eventually. Like now. Fuck. And this is why we should probably, you know, start doing this from the launch. It turns out we may have made a bit of a mistake. So we'll do the same. I'll do the crew report. Fuck. Everything is going wrong already, and we've only just started. But hey, we have gathered some data. So yeah, we've completed that one. We will pick up escape the atmosphere. And, I guess that's good enough. We'll do, Gizmo 2 now. For Gizmo 2, we should probably go back and, change a few things around, maybe. We have 3.5 science. We can't do anything with it, actually. So, we'll fly the Gizmo 1 again. Oops. The only difference is that this time I'm gonna have to, maybe... Yeah, okay. So, I was gonna hit EVA report. EVA. Board. Go up. Oh, no. Things are going wrong already, but that's fine. We have the Mystery Goo module, which, we can also observe. As you can see, yeah. Sadly, we can't EVA yet. We need a specific upgrade. Um, there's also no way we can move out of the way. Come on. Now, sadly, if I try to do an EVA report yet again, yeah, we can't have two of them that are, you know, the same. So there we go. We have 22 science. We have quite a lot of money. So we'll do basic rocketry, engineering 101, and ideally we would want, like, survivability, or stability, or general rocketry, but we can't have any of that. So we'll start working on the Humble Gizmo 2. Starting off with the command pod yet again, but this time we have engines, like the Pug, which, I think may be a modded part. Whatever. So we'll have to actually add some more things. Specifically, we will want a thermometer unit. But before we launch stuff properly, I'm very quickly gonna just have to do this so I can scrape a few more pieces of science. Because why not? So we'll observe the mystery goo and log the temperature. True report doesn't mean anything. So wait, I have an idea. So EVA reports don't mean anything here. However, if I do one, never mind. I was hoping that would count as me doing it in flight. Okay. This should maybe let us unlock, like, survivability or general rocketry. Either way, it would be quite nice. Yeah, we can unlock one thing. So what do we want? We can't unlock that. We can unlock either survivability or this. This gives us heat shields, which I'm gonna get. Heat shields will be very useful, so we can continue working on the Gizmo 2. Let's see. Specifically, okay, science-wise, the barometer will be on this side. This thing will be over here. This thing will be over here. Then we'll add a parachute, and up here, like, a little drag chute, if we can, because we have a 30-part limit. Then we'll add, how much is this? 1 ton. And this is gonna be 2, and then 1.5. We'll be safe. Okay. Then we wanted a coupler. And we'll want, yeah, we can use rigid attachment to hopefully strengthen the vehicle a little bit. But yeah, because the game is kind of janky, we can run into serious problems with the way some of this stuff works. Okay. And on the bottom, we will want the swivel. So let me see. This, we have 25 parts currently. So we'll do it, maybe... Okay, what I've seen someone do is this. Basically. This should get me into... Wait, I didn't accept the contract, have I? Yeah, so this will... Oh, we are overweight by quite a lot. We can add one of these. Actually, yeah, we can add one of these and we'll be fine. We can add a few more and we'll be overweight. If we add 2 of them, my apologies for that. Yeah, we'll be still slightly overweight, but if we just add this and then the structural nose cone, which I know looks stupid, but It is what it is. We'll have a happier time. And there we go. That is gonna be the Gizmo 2. As stupid as it looks, that's what we're going with. Oh, let's hope it actually flies. But first, before we fly it, I'm gonna have to, go into no, not R&D, I'm stupid. Go into mission control. I'm gonna also wanna orbit Kerbal. And this is where we start having a bunch of other, like, contracts which we can do if we want to. I will only do them if necessary. For now, I'm gonna try to do this. Now, there's quite a lot of stuff we can do. We should maybe use... We could use more of these goo units or whatever, but for now, I just want to go to space and deal with that first. So yeah. The solid rocket boosters are quite cheap. I think, like, they're supposed to use... Some mod, I remember, said they used, like, aluminium powder, which, surprisingly enough, isn't that weird. But yeah. This is a little bit... This feels like a bit of a harmonica to drive. But it is what it is, you know? Okay. Sadly, yeah, KER doesn't function in the air for some reason. Maybe I'll need to update something. We'll see. But yeah, we're having a fun time. Sort of. Hey, look, it's the Mun. Do I wanna... I know what I'll do. I'll show off my KSP prowess that way. So how far... Yeah. We should probably just... focus on doing what we're doing now. Wow. We're now in orbit, technically. Well, suborbital, but you know. Our contracts are... Yeah, we're going past a load of world's first milestones, but you know. Okay, we are far enough outside of the atmosphere that I don't need to worry, you know? Okay. We are transmitting data. Oh, I forgot my heat shield. Oh, okay. That's, huh. Okay. So we're gonna only do, like, low Kerbal orbit. I don't want to go into high orbit because, I mean, we'll have more than enough fuel, but I don't want to risk something exploding, you know? Because we'll need some fuel to slow down. The moment this says 8, I'll stop burning. It's 9, actually. Okay. Can I do a spacewalk? No. But we can log pressure data, observe the goo, do a crew report, and log the temperature. And now that that's done, we can try to land somewhere. Now, where could we land? Sadly, KER is still unavailable, so I'm gonna have to eyeball this. Now, my eyeballing skills are kind of okay because I've flown quite a few SSTOs, but I think this should land me in the desert. It doesn't matter if we really miss it, it's not mission critical, but would be nice if we hit it, you know? Has occurred to me we're going very fast and will probably explode. So, maybe worthwhile to actually... Yeah. We're gonna crash and fucking burn, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking burn up, burn up, burn up. Okay, well, don't burn up, but, like, you know, burn upwards, you know? Okay. That should help us. Yeah, at least get us onto the land. If we explode, we go back to the drawing board and fix this, but, you know. It is what it is. Uh-oh. What could possibly go wrong, huh? I know a method that could save me, but... Tumble, 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 tumble. We're tumbling. Okay, the tumble has saved me. Oh, we are above the desert, I believe. Deploy. Okay. Drogue deployed. Yeah, we are definitely within the desert. So, we can just deploy this one. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. Now, you know what's funny? EVA... Ah, fuck. Okay, wait. SAS on. EVA out. We can do this. And we can take the data from these. Okay, take data. And again, collect data. And, if I board now... Yeah, so I can log this again, right? Yeah. Oh, we're in the highlands? And not the desert, huh? Can't do that, but we can do another crew report. Okay. And we can now recover the vessel. So yeah. How interesting. So now... Hopefully... Yeah, 95 science and 400,000 funds. So general rocketry, survivability. This can get us to the Mun, I believe. That's gonna be our next goal, sort of. Flight control is also kind of important, though. We can only get one thing. I think I'll get basic science, honestly. I think we already have enough. Now, yeah, mission control, explore the Mun. I just have to pass by the Mun. Now, if I upgrade this, we will see patched conics, which will be useful. I'm instead going to spend a bunch of money on upgrading these two, so I can actually make larger vessels. The administration building is also interesting because we'll be able to look at some stuff over here. This will nuke my reputation and give me money. That's interesting. Aggressive negotiations, fundraising campaign. We'll see, whatever. Let's see, we should do a Mun flyby with the Gizmo 3. So what I'll do is I'll basically remove all of this. I'll, do this. And add a heat shield. Actually, I'll do it this way, because it looks, slightly more normal. My idea is I want to carry a scientist with me who can continuously help me reset everything. Though I'll see how much money this vehicle costs, because I want to upgrade the, wait, no, the Science Junior, yeah, okay. So that's 2 tons. We survived fine with this setup last time. So I think we're okay. Yeah, by the way, look, these are just, yeah. So, adding a heat shield, because we will need a heat shield this time. If we won't have one, we'll be pretty fucked. I'm stupid, it's in thermals. Yeah, okay. So there we go. That's the vehicle. We should be able to slow down with 1 parachute. If we don't, we're kind of boned, but yeah. Right now, we have a limit of 255 parts and 140 tons, and we don't need... And... I clicked out of the window. Oops. Multi-monitor problems. Yeah. So yeah, we'll have a few of these. Sadly, we still haven't unlocked the magical power of the other stuff. Let's see, Valiant. It's a boat tail engine. What is the ISP? 270, 330. Swivel 320, 310. This one will be fine for the, like, upper parts of the mission. Keep in mind, we should focus on, spending the least amount of time. Not the least amount of time, but spending the, like, least amount of money. We can't overbuild stuff, you know? We have limited funds. I say that as I'm adding a service bay, but, you know. So this is gonna be the main system. Then underneath this, we shall add, like, well, more of these fuel tanks, I guess. So let me think. We will need about, if I'm gonna open a Delta V map. Yeah, we're gonna need about, open image a new tab. Yeah, okay, so that's more than enough. We'll just need to get us into orbit. Will this get me into orbit? No. However, what I can do is do this. Then I can add some of these radial decouplers. Actually, the larger ones are going to be useful. I'll add only 3 of them. Then I'll add these guys because they are quite cheap for what they are. Keep in mind, one of these is $850. One of these engines costs more than one of those, and this, yeah. These guys are cheap. Wonder why. So we'll do that, and we'll put some extraordinarily cheap basic fins. We'll also use rigid attachment in some vain hope it'll stop the vessel from bending in half. And, So right now, with the way this is set up, I'm gonna lower the thrust on these, so we actually... Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll do it like this. Yeah, this will sort of have enough thrust, but I want these to kind of burn slower, so I get further. With 5k, that should be more than enough. Get the scientist in, and this vehicle is going to cost me 16,000, and I have like 100 and something thousand. So how much does it cost to upgrade this? Kerbals can perform EVA. Yeah. Why not? Okay, so this will let me actually do what I need. Is everybody on board who needs to be on board? Yes. Let's fly. Man, I kind of wonder, because, you know, believe it or not, this game is, not just... It's already wobbling. Oh. This game is not only played by people like me, it's, I'm just gonna max it out, I don't care anymore. It's not only played by people like me who are, you know, quote-unquote veterans, except in this, you know, I do the large missions with a very large margin of error, where if something goes wrong, I can send a rescue craft. Yeah, see, look at how much it bends. Yeah, I am not used to, like, you know, science mode or whatever, where I'm supposed to use low-tech, low-whatever stuff. It's just not something I've ever really bothered with. I'm mildly concerned Okay. Shit, okay. Conduct material study. Yeah. Log data. Observe mystery goo. Log. I have done a crew report, right? Yeah, I have. Okay. You may be wondering, I can't see anything. How am I gonna get to the Mun? And I will show you. But first, we should get into orbit properly before we can even think about it. So there we go. We're mostly there. We should just power for... Actually, I'll power until the stage is done. Might not be the most efficient thing, but it is what I'll be doing. And sadly, if I actually could see, like, my apoapsis, if I had the patch conics, this would actually be so much easier, you know? But since I can't do that, I'm stuck doing this. Anyways, we are in high orbit, but I need to be both in high and low orbit for this. So we'll have to wait. And just please continue burning. Please. Oh yeah, by the way, we are continuously losing electric charge because this has no way of generating electricity on it. That's gonna be a bit of a problem, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, though, we're doing quite well for ourselves, if only, I don't think we're gonna have enough fuel for the mission. I think I went too high. No, yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. But I think we have made it in orbit. Sadly, we can't see the apoapsis and periapsis, so... let's see. Oh, we're fine. Okay, so... At the very least, what we can do is... get you out to collect the data and restore it. And then conduct another material study. So I can, yeah, collect the data and restore it. We have this, right? Yeah, we do. Oh my god. Dude, okay. This is a little bit, yeah. Collect data. Restore the part. Observe it again. Take data, log temperature, take data. Okay. Reset. Oh yeah, because we already did these, didn't we? Yeah. Take data. Log data. Nah, yeah, okay. EVA report. Yeah. Okay. Close. So now what are we gonna have to do? And I don't know if we'll make it, but we have to wait until the Mun appears on the horizon. Now. Okay, we overshot it a little bit, but that's how I do all of these things. And we just have to fire and kind of hope we make it. That's it. I don't think we'll have enough fuel. We won't have enough fuel. No. We won't. Okay. We'll have to do this in a second attempt. However, what we can do now is, go into high orbit, which is gonna be over here, and kind of do the same thing, you know, open this, conduct material study, which is now going to be in high space. I can observe this, log the data, crew report, and this crew report. Then once more, EVA with him, collect the data, restore, collect the data, restore, take data, and once more, hey, come here. Take the data. Okay. So we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to, like, come back now. And if we don't have enough DV, Jeb's gonna have to come out and help me push. But thankfully we do. We'll get it like this, okay. And so now you'll see the wonders of me attempting to slow this thing down. Turn around. We're going quite fast. But yeah. We're gonna first, you know, burn the remaining Delta V. We're gonna orient ourselves like this. And then I'm gonna detach this. This thing has something's overheating. Oh, you shouldn't be overheating. Considering, oh. What's happening? What's happening? I think we'll have to, very slowly, yeah, do this so the thing doesn't overheat. No, we already did this one. We'll have to do it while landing. I do kind of like the fact we're slowing down by doing this. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is very scary because we just... Whatever is overheating, I think it's the Science Junior. Oh god. We need to make sure that it doesn't. Because if it does, we're fucked. Because it's a crucial piece of the ship. Okay. Only a few more 100 meters per second before it, stops being a problem. Yeah. I think we're fine now. Yeah. Are we above the grasslands again? I think we are. So if I conduct this now... Yeah, we're flying at Kerbal. Have we done these already? No, actually, yeah. Flying over Kerbal's grasslands. This is just, we're flying at Kerbal. Log pressure data here. Crew report. We don't want to... Wait. Could I, theoretically... I know this is a terrible idea. However, Jeb. Please... No! Oh, fuck. Well. We have... Don't worry, we can solve this. Activate the chutes. And switch back to Jeb. Yeah. Well, we have a parachute on Jeb, so things aren't as dark as they may seem at first. We'll deploy it at like 1Ks. I don't know. Deploy now. Altitude now. Yeah, okay. Now, believe it or not, this is a very fun thing to do. We'll have to, well, they won't have to, like, catch it or whatever, but it is kind of funny just to fly to it. Is this recommended? No. But it is fun. You can see how much fun Jeb's having. Am I cutting it quite close there? I think I am. But yeah. Oh. Okay. And, Nice little landing. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Okay. So what I wanted to do was, well, Bob's in there, so this is our capsule. Fuck. Get up, buddy, get up. Okay. I wanted to grab onto here. I wanted to take the data, then board. Can I crew? Yeah, now I can crew report again. EVA. EVA report again. Then Bob can come out. Collect this data. Restore it. Conduct the material study. Observe you. Take data. Log again. And these are, some of these are only a few pieces of science, but, they do add up. Like, by quite a lot. You'll see. Now, once we recover, you will see we are actually in a pretty big plus. In fact, we haven't done the mission, sadly, but we have 250 science. How long until we have to do this? Trivial. Expires never. Okay. So we'll switch it to daytime. So we'll need to do another attempt. So I think we'll see... Okay, what other tech can I get? Aviation we can skip on for now. We'll also get miniaturization. Ooh, an EVA experiments kit would be nice when we actually land on the Mun, but electrics will also be nice. And we'll get flight control as well. Okay, so join me next time. We'll need to do this raw again next time, but yeah. We'll get to the Mun. Bye-bye.